Good evening is the frequency in use. Obviously not. If there's an emergency, please call 911 if you have to on this net. Otherwise, see if you can't do that, call us. We'll do it for you. Just make sure to give us your address. Net may be broken at any time. My name is Paul, K4PEW, net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex net. Right now, you can see us on YouTube. At least you can see the screen of my radio. And you can see your signals compared to others, and you can hear stations you might not otherwise hear. That's funny. I think the screen is actually backwards now. It should be backwards to me, but it's not. I'm not worried about them. We're not going back. It's unusual because I don't remember setting it that way. Anyway, on YouTube you can see the screen. It'll be, I think it'll appear to be backwards to you. Anyway, and you can also go to 146.415.net. 146.415.net for Simplex information. Go to groups.io and look for MJSS for Mount Juliet Simplex Society and join our mailing list, or don't, but you can at least see our night schedule there, or you can send me an email at k4pew@arrl.net. You can also see our at least you can see me kind of on the Facebook, and just look under MJ Simplexton. MJ space Simplexton, Simplexton, but I'm sure that you just Simplex would be fine. I'm not sure about that, but it's worth a shot. The net normally meets at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night. Tonight, of course, we're doing the net on 146.415 where we're starting, and we're moving on to 28.415 upper sideband, and on to 223.415. May change my mind and go to 70 centimeters, but I'm not sure about that yet. And announcements for the net are I got to change it on the reminder system, but we need to do the breakfast Saturday morning at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. for the breakfast, because field day set up for the local club over there in Wilson County, over here in Wilson County, I should say, is at 10 a.m. I don't want anybody to miss setup or miss that winter field day. And the winter field day is over at Boxwell Boy Scout Camp in Lagardo. You know how to get there. You can look up the Wilson County Amateur Radio Club for information on that. I sent out a reminder about that last week. And again, the winter field day starts, I believe, at 1300 hours or 1 p.m. local time, and it's 1900 hours Zulu or Central Coordinated Time, or the Greenwich Mean. That's the other one. Is there any other announcements I need to know about? Very good. No more announcements. Well, my SWR is back to normal. I don't understand that at all. I don't know if it ever was above normal. I'm usually looking at the screen backwards. Let me see. I already covered that. Let me look at my list here.
You got breakfast Saturday?
Breakfast. What did you just jump in just this moment? Yeah, 8 a.m. I changed it to 8 a.m. because of the winter field day. The setup starts at 10 a.m. You must have just missed the very beginning, did you, Jack?
Yeah, I was in the other room.
That's all right. Don't worry. I just we'll be sending out a reminder on that about that. I changed it to 8 a.m. like I said for that other reason, and I think it's going to be fine anyway because 10 a.m. didn't work. Anyway, again, breakfast 8 a.m. Saturday morning for those of you that might be coming in a little late, and also I'll be sending out a reminder on that, and it'll also a reminder on it. Also, but tonight we're meeting on we'll be we need to start the net on the east side, but at first we're taking in people short on time, mobile or first time check-in. So let's start now. K4PEW. Okay, none of those. Very good. And when we start from the east, please come now.
KM4, wow, all right.
And you were quick. You knew we were starting from the east, didn't you?
I did. I keep up with that kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of. Everything going all right?
Yeah, I'm still coughing my head off though.
I told you, man, that thing's like it's like a 4 or 5 week affair with the sinuses. You know, it doesn't want to give up.
Well, I can attest to that.
No lie, man. That's one of the worst long period colds I've had. It wasn't horrible, but it was just the coughing and the sneezing and the congestion, and it wasn't like I was deathly ill. It was like an aggravation. You couldn't go anywhere without 4 pounds of Kleenex.
Well, I tell you, I had to stop at Kroger's and stock up tonight on the Kleenex. So Emily's not feeling well, and she's doing the same thing, and so man, we're going through it. We need to buy stock.
Did you say snot or stock?
Stock in Kleenex.
Yeah, no. You already got enough snot.
Absolutely. I don't guess I have anything else, Paul. Thank you for doing the net, and back to net control.
Very good. And they just keep me here for comic relief. That was Michael, Kilo Mike 4, Yankee, Romeo Foxtrot. Who else is East? Man, East is usually stronger than this, but we'll come back to it. North, please come in.
KB9RKK.
Yeah, I changed it to 8 o'clock, Frank, for the breakfast so you could show up.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, we'll see. I got to go set up, as you said.
Yeah, the setup starts at 10. That's why I moved it for anybody who wanted to show up at breakfast. That's all. Nobody has to be there.
No, I know. Just gonna have to be there. It's gonna be a really quick one then.
Yeah, pretty much. It's gonna take every bit of 30 minutes to get from Golden Corral over to the 10 a.m. startup.
Yeah, I just really wish I had mud boots.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. You're gonna have to grease up the shoes you got, I guess.
Yeah, thinking trash bags.
I don't know. I do have a pair of leather work boots I have, and I have what they sell it on Amazon, but I'm sure they sell it elsewhere. And it's a I say a weatherizer. I'm going to call it that. It's like weatherproofing your boots, and it's made of who knows what with paraffin, and you just work it into the leather, and it seems to work pretty good.
Yeah. No, it hopefully won't be too bad. I know Friday will get some drying, but obviously I suspect it should be rather muddy. Not that we're going to be playing in the mud outside, but just setting up the antenna and whatnot.
Yeah, it's unavoidable. You have to hold it on a concrete area next to you.
Yeah, I think there is a parking lot, but I haven't been to this particular shelter yet. So I know it doesn't have heat, but we might be. So I think they might be bringing some, but I'm gonna bring. They do have power, so I will run my heat. If I have to, I'll run the heat off of that. But I know we were running the radios and everything off of the generators just to make sure they run and everything. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, well, that's what winter field days. That's what field days are all about. Kind of being prepared and see how much abuse you can take.
Yeah. I more power to the ones that do what I call the original winter field day. They're out in tents, up in cold climates, colder than ours anyway. So I used to be able to do stuff like that. I don't think I can anymore. Or at least I don't want to. Anyway, I got nothing else. KB9RKK.
I guess there's no, you could easily set up like on a what do you call it, a pavilion, one of those places. I guess that's what's there is like a picnic pavilion.
No, I think we're actually in a cabin style place, or a lunch room maybe. It's an enclosed building. It just doesn't have electric or natural gas heat. So it's more of a for in season, and we're using it out of season.
Oh, I got you. Very good. Yeah, it's just like there's no heat in the place. It's shouldn't be too bad though. I mean, isn't the weather going to stay about the same with the temperature around 50 or 60?
Yeah, I think it's going to be in the 50s with a 50% chance of rain. I haven't checked it since yesterday, but it's about the same as last year. It's mostly rain. I think it's actually warmer than it was last time, but it's a similar type of situation. I think it's a lunchroom. I think it's got like a kitchen and everything. It just doesn't has electricity, but no heat. So, but hey, like I said, some people do it outside in tents, so we'll be all right.
Yeah, very good. I remember on a camp out we went on when I was in the Boy Scouts 600 years ago, and one of the adults, a father of a friend of mine, as a matter of fact, a good friend of mine, his father showed up. He showed up, and he assumed he'd be sleeping in either a lean-to or a tent, but there's no heating or anything. You know, in those places where we used to go camp, he showed up with an electric blanket, wondered where he could plug it in.
Oops. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah. Well, some places have that, but not in primitive camp. Primitive camping is what they call it.
No, we never had that. Anyway, no, if I don't talk to you again, I hope to be there for a little bit on Saturday. So I hope to be there, right, depending on how the day goes for me. But anyway, anything else for the net, Frank?
Negative. Thanks for doing it. Glad I was able to make it. I was out for a couple weeks or a couple of nets there, but attending the stuff around here and family stuff. So glad to be back, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we have a good field day. I'm sure we will. I got nothing else. KB9 RKK.
Yeah, very good. That was Frank, Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Kilo Kilo in Northwest Mount Juliet. Who else is north?
Kilo Echo 4, Romeo Victor, Quebec.
Hello, Brent. Are you going to be at the field day as well?
I am, Paul. I took off this weekend so I could be at it.
Oh, wow. That's they must be honored to have you.
I doubt it.
Everything going well for you? Your foot all healed up?
It's okay. It's I can tell it's there.
Yeah, it took me, after I got hit by that car, it's taken me a good, and I didn't realize how much physical therapy I should have done. And it took me a good 4 years to get my shoulder worked out where it's reasonably good.
Yeah, this is like walking around on a artificial leg to a certain extent. You feel it, but you don't feel it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's just any kind of, especially now if I was 25, it might have different results.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, very good. Anything else for the net?
No, I'll see you probably. I'll probably come over and get some breakfast for a change.
Oh, that'd be great. Very good. We'll be happy to see you. It'll be a long time. Anyway, that was Brent. Kilo Echo for Romeo Victor, Quebec. Who else is north?
Kilo 4 Tango November Romeo.
Hello, how are you tonight?
I am doing pretty well. How are you?
I'm doing good, although it is a little bit humid out, even though the temperature is only 60.
Yeah, it's pretty foggy out tonight. I just got back from the store, and the fog is definitely rolling in. I'd be careful in the morning, guys.
Oh, I didn't notice outside. It is. I was just out a little earlier, but it wasn't foggy, so it's pretty bad, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I drove into Gallatin from Bethpage, and yeah, it was pretty foggy in the low spots for sure.
Yeah, fog's no good either, because sometimes it's the really thick fog sneaks up on you when you least expect it.
Well, yeah, my 17-year-old's driving home from work right now, so would rather him pull in the driveway anytime.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I used to have to, way back in the, again, dark ages, I was commuting to Boston and back every day, almost every day. And the fog in New England is legendary. And it was, man. Sometimes it was so thick you couldn't even, you were scared to death to get on the highway.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, but fairly new driver, I just assume him be home and not driving in it.
Oh, absolutely. No, you should keep them off the road at a young age. Because actually, well, if I remember my youth properly, I took more risks when I was young.
I was a total dumbass, so he's a little smarter than me, I hope.
I see. I would say that same thing about myself. There's probably a lower class of dumbass.
Right. Well, hey, I'll let you get back to it, and it's good talking to you. I appreciate what you do, and I'll try to catch you next time. This is K4TNR in Bethpage.
Very good. That's Kevin, Kilo 4 Tango, November Romeo. He is in Bethpage. Great signal, by the way. And yeah, it's a good signal. Just a little tiny bit of hash in there, but that's kind of normal in this weather, I think. Who else is north?
GE4TWI.
Hey, you sound really good tonight there, Wes.
Yep, so far I've heard everybody, and everything is calm and wet, muddy here. Just north of Prospect.
Yeah. This is the kind of weather I don't mind the rain. I really don't. And it's just that the yard gets to be just a muck fest.
Yeah, it's a bog, but the upside of that is the arcing power lines around here in weather like this are real quiet, so I'll take it.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good. I mean, I hear people complaining about the rain. I go, well, you know, as far as as long as I remember, as far as I can remember recently, they've said there's been a drought. And so any bit of water we need, the farmers appreciate it, and so does everybody else.
Yeah. Otherwise, everything's good here. Back to net. KE4TWR.
Very good. That was Wes, and he's just north of Possum Town. That's Kilo Echo 4 Tango Whiskey India. Who else is north? I already checked you in, man. Go back to sleep.
Yeah, well, I was kind of wondering. It's town back there. You might want to make get that on video.
Yeah, man. It is amazing how soggy it gets, though, in this. I mean, I'm guessing, is that it just doesn't have very in Florida it would get wet and then it was immediately gone, you know, within an hour it would just disappear into the sand. But here it doesn't do that.
We got a lot of clay holding it in there.
Yeah, all they got in Florida is sand, more sand, silty sand, and sand.
Yeah, well, be glad you're not in Florida. Of course, I don't know. This is the best place in the world. Ask anybody that lives here. So I've got nothing for the net, and I'm thinking about that field day. Maybe I'll put a tent up in the backyard.
Oh, that'd be cool. Just take pictures so we know, so you can prove you're on you're out in field day outside. Anyway, that was Brian, KA3 Charlie Papa Tango. He is. You're mobile right now, aren't you, Brian?
Yeah, it's Charlie Tango Papa, but close. Your dyslexia is working for you.
You know, when I wrote it down, I thought that doesn't spell what it's supposed to spell. You know, it just did. Now, thanks for reminding me. It's Charlie Tango Papa. Anyway, anything else for the net?
No, nothing. Is it breakfast this weekend?
Yeah, we're gonna have it early though, 8 o'clock. I changed it because it didn't seem to do any good changing it to 10.
Okay, I'll be there, I think.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Look forward to seeing you. Very good. That was Brian, Kilo Alpha 3 Charlie Tango Papa. He is mobile up in Hendersonville somewhere. Who else is north? Over to the west.
Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo Delta.
Hello, Doug. There's somebody else jumped in there just as I started talking, but I'll be right back. So what's up, Doug?
Oh, everything's going good, Paul. I'm getting all geared up for field day. Been working on the cargo trailer, ready to get it deployed, and have a lot of fun come Saturday.
Where are you doing the field day?
Out in the field, out in the pasture on my farm.
Oh, it's on your property. Okay, very good, very good. I thought you might be doing it with a Sumner Club or something.
No, I had an invitation to go join a group up in Kentucky, but the only problem is I'd have to overnight up there. I can't drive back home in the dark. My eyes don't like that, so I decided I'd pass on that opportunity for this time.
Well, would give you a night to sleep over.
Yeah, that trailer's not all that comfortable, and I'm an old guy, Paul. I don't like sleeping in the rough anymore. But I plan to operate. I'm hoping to make a lot of 2-meter Simplex contacts. In fact, I'm thinking I may call CQ on this frequency.
Yep, you're more than welcome. Somebody just hit a microphone with the DTMF. I don't know what they were doing here, but I hope that doesn't happen again. Hey, no, I'm with you. I'll be here. I'll be monitoring anyway.
Yeah, I know a lot of people monitor this frequency. I thought, well, that would be a good one to call CQ on. And of course, I know there'll be a net Saturday night. I certainly will be off there by then. But I plan to start up at 1 o'clock. I'm going to call on 2-meter FM for about 10 minutes at the top of every hour, or until, I'll go about 10 minutes, or until there's no more contacts, and then I'll jump on the HS bands.
Sounds good. Anyway, anything else for the net?
That's all. I hope to hear a lot of these folks on the air come Saturday.
And I don't think you're any older than I am there, Doug.
Yeah, I may not be, but I've lived a rough life.
Yeah, rough. Yeah, I say I have, but there's people who have lived a lot rougher lives than me.
Hey, we're talking about boots and waterproofing. I'll tell you something I used to use when I would go up to Western New York in the Thanksgiving time. I used a product called Snow Seal. Comes in a jar. It's kind of almost like a paste wax. Does a fantastic job. You rub it on, and I always take a hairdryer and just warm it up and let it absorb. The only problem is it's got beeswax in it, and it smells so good. If you were to get hungry, probably eat your food.
I think people have done that who are stranded. No, that's right. That paraffin is in the same one I use, but it wasn't called that. I don't remember what it. I don't think I have it out here. No, I put it away. One of the few things I ever put away, but I did put it away. And boy, is it, it's sticky stuff, and it's that paraffin works well.
Yeah, this stuff's not real sticky. Like I say, it's a soft paste. You rub it on. I just take a little brush and apply it, and then hair dryer, warm it up, let it get kind of liquidy, and then so dry up. Usually I put a couple of coats on.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's the way to do it. You just don't want to do it to good shoes.
Well, these were my hunting boots, and they were leather, and they held up years and years and years like that.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it also keeps the leather nice and supple too.
Yeah, I'm sure it's good for that. So anyway, I'll let you get to the others, and hope to hear some of you folks on the air come Saturday. Kilo 4 MKD, back to net control.
Yeah, very good. That's Doug, Kilo Oscar 4, Mike, Kilo Delta in Bethpage. That sound right?
Let's try Greenbrier.
Oh, that's right. I had to guess again, wrong. I had Bethpage in my mind from Kevin, who was in here a couple people ago. That's Greenbrier, excuse me, Kilo Oscar 4, Mike, Kilo Delta. Thanks for keeping me on my toes there. That was Doug. And who else? By a good signal, by the way. Who else is West?
W4IF, Whiskey 4, India Foxtrot.
Let me see if I get this. Is it Whiskey India 4? Say that one more time, please.
Whiskey 4, India Foxtrot. Whiskey 4, India Foxtrot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I've talked to you before. I just, I have like a dyslexic moment there because I could have sworn you said Whiskey India, and I'm sure you didn't. Anyway, how are you tonight? You sound good.
Paul, I could barely hear you. I don't know how I'm coming into your station, but I'll sign off for now. This is Whiskey 4, India Foxtrot.
And where are you located there? Where are you located?
I'm in East Nashville, and I just put up one of the Comet tri-band antennas, and I was hoping for a little better improvement, but like I say, I'm having a hard time hearing you, and I hear some of the people over this way, but it's a little rough.
Yeah, no, I'm copying you pretty good there, Carlton. It's not too bad. It's just needs to be up a little higher, I imagine, because we have pretty good conditions tonight.
Okay, well, I'll have to think about that. I got about as high as I can, given my structures and everything here. But thank you very much for the report, and I'll see who else I can get. Now maybe I'll get in touch with you later and get some more ideas. This is Whiskey 4 India Foxtrot, Carl in East Nashville.
Yeah, very good, Carl. Appreciate you being there. It's Carl in East Nashville, Whiskey 4 India Foxtrot. Hearing pretty good, but he's having difficulty hearing me. Yeah, I'm guessing it's a terrain problem because he's got a Comet tri-band, and I don't know if it's terrain or just it's not high enough or something in his way. I don't know. That's often the problem. There's some barrier that if it was 100 yards to the east or west, it might have changed the whole picture. I don't know. Anyway, who else is West?
KG4ILV, Jackie Donaldson.
All righty, Jack. Anything good going on?
You must have that tri-band pointing right at me because he was like 80 over.
Oh, awesome. He'll be happy to hear that. Like I said, he shouldn't be too bad, but it's obviously there's just some issues between him and me.
Yeah. No, I don't have anything to add. Went to the dentist and kind of hurting, so I'll let it go back to you, Paul.
The only thing that hurts when I go to the dentist is my wallet.
Yeah, that hurts too, but my mouth's hurting.
Oh, I know. I was there twice in the last 2 weeks, so I know what you're saying. That was Jack, Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor. He's in Donaldson. Who else is West? Man, where is Greg? Is he not there?
Yeah, I was had some QRM in the room. Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo.
Yeah, I could tell. I knew that. I could see right through the walls.
The QRM or QR Nancy?
Well, if it's QRM inside your own house, I'd understand.
And I'll be missed. I'm not be able to make the 8 a.m. breakfast. That's when the Antioch field day is.
And that's the one in your yard?
Well, in the garage, and it's just me.
That's cool. Well, the field day doesn't start until 1.
Not mine. The Antioch one starts early.
Okay, so you don't have any rules on that one.
I'll be at work.
Okay, very good. Is that going okay?
Yeah, it's all right.
Very good. I heard Brian, Brian KC4, I'm sorry, KA3 CTP up in Hendersonville. You heard him. He says he was looking for a job. I said, Postal Service needs people.
Desperately.
No, they really do. And he says, they hire me because he's like, I don't know, he's a little over 60, I think. I said, they'll take anybody who's able to ambulate in those back doors.
Yeah, I'm over 60, and they sent me to the hardest, most physical job there.
That's horrible. Well, what else are they going to do? That's the job with the highest turnover, I think.
It's the entry level. And then after X number of months, you go choose to do something else. But they told me that they hate when I left because I was the standard, despite the fact I was working with a bunch of 20 and 30-year-olds.
Well, it would appear that youth everywhere aren't as motivated as we used to be.
Well, I have different work ethic, and I cannot stand to be idle. I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Anyway, anything else for the net, Greg?
No, see you on the next K4 TV.
Very good. That's Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo, and he's in Antioch. Don't forget the Antioch field day starts at 8, and it's the regular field day starts at 1. And the setup for the Antioch field day is at 4 in the morning. You can start at 4. That's the rule I just made. Who else is the west? Over to the south.
KA4, KFQ, got me thinking about something else.
So you're not the only one. How's it going?
Well, just sitting around the house.
You don't want to be picking up no trash in this soggy weather.
Actually, the city manager actually said that to me too. He said, we don't want to see you out on the road and all this.
Oh, like all of a sudden they're all concerned about your health and safety now.
Yeah, right. When the cars whizzing by.
Yeah, well, it's not like you can sue anybody,
That's true. Anyway, that's about all I got.
All right, very good. That's Tony. He's in Smyrna. His field day starts the same time as everybody else's. KF4, KFQ in Smyrna. Great signal as always, Tony. Who else is south? Hello, boy. You got a lot of noise in there. Do you have the same noise you have normally at your end, Larry? Yeah, wow, you're really a lot of noise on there tonight on your signal, but got you in there. I was able to copy you. That's Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. He's in Rockville. Yes, he's had some local issues with interference, so to speak, QRM, but that was a lot of noise. It sounded like electrical noise or something. Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. Who else is south?
Come in.
Oh, go ahead, Michael.
I didn't hear any noise on his signal at all.
Huh. Seems so odd because it was noisy.
Yeah, he was a solid S5 with good audio.
Well, he's got a slightly different path. Apparently, I've got a noisy path.
Yeah, it's probably Walmart.
I don't know. I can't imagine why I'd have him noisy and you wouldn't. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, he gets to me before he gets to Walmart.
I don't know. From the south, you're east of me, man. It can't come unless you got a mirror over there or something.
Well, maybe it's bouncing off the ski lift.
Somebody probably forgot to turn off the ski lift heaters.
All right, back to net control. Let's hook up enough time.
Very good. That was Michael just talking nonsense with me. Who else is there? Where was I? South or south? Let's go south. We're still in south. Okay, now we're back to anywhere. Back to the north, back to the east, north, west, or south.
WB0 and 01.
Ah, boy, you just missed the cutoff on the lollygaggers.
I did. We're cooking bacon over here, so got to get your priorities right.
I got to tell you, there's a warning in that because never tell people you're cooking bacon. It's like telling people you got your guns all laid out for you.
Yeah, you got that right. No, I better go lock the doors.
Surprise. I'm not kidding. Even when you some, it sounds silly. Even when people say the word bacon, I can smell it.
Yeah, yeah. Our whole house smells like one big slab of bacon. So that's fun. It's got to be good. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but at least we got cooked bacon.
You just trying to run up your cholesterol numbers?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't care what the cholesterol. No, my cholesterol's good, but it's only because I take medication for it.
Yep. Yep. Good old Lipitor. It makes it so you can eat almost anything you want.
Well, I technically I only eat what I'm told to.
Yeah. You know, I used to be careful. I figured if I lived this long, it really isn't going to hurt.
I can't admit. You're right. You're right. I was going to start smoking again when I turned 75 later this year.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, a good cigar sounds so good sometimes, and I just won't do it.
Oh, did you used to smoke cigars? Did you?
Yeah, I did for, I don't know, a long time, I guess.
Oh yeah, I went through a cigar phase back in the 70s, middle to late 70s, somewhere in there. And I really enjoyed a good cigar, but those days were over.
Yeah. Oh well. Bacon and cigars. Well, I tell you what, that and a bottle of scotch, I'd be home free. I'll let you go. I'll be listening. WV0NO.
Trouble is, nobody else enjoys a drunken cigar smoker. The smells and the it's bad. Anyway, that was Mark. Whiskey Bravo 0, November Oscar Oscar. Who else is any place anywhere?
Number 4, Victor Charlie, Mobile.
Hello, Al. How you doing?
Good, yeah, just on my way home. I'm in Springfield, over.
Oh, very good. It's a little noisy, but I got a full copy for you.
Okay, you're running the 5-watt deal. I'm just going to check in before I get out of the way.
No, it's really amazing from your location. That 5 watts works pretty darn good.
Yeah, you know, that's nice, actually. But I pulled over so I didn't save it.
Yeah, I got you. No, it's still a little bit noisy, but I expected for a mobile antenna.
Okay, I worked, let's see, trying to think the name of the city over there. Calcutta, Indonesia, St. Petersburg. The JA stuff, I was like all 20 over time. I thought, well, that's really weird. And all of a sudden, I went into Indonesia, which is South Sea world.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Well, Indonesia is pretty darn big when you look at all the islands involved over there.
Yeah, Calcutta, I think it was.
Oh yeah, very good. Yeah, that's a big area, that Indonesia, but all of that Southeast Asia is kind of, you're lucky to make a nice contact there.
Yeah, it's 5-9 both ways. I was right down the street, and you start calling on the street for a while. And I also worked for 11 p.m. in local time, Northern Street, Northern Finland, performing my tennis in the Royal Christmas. And then we worked in here. And this afternoon, we worked in Simplex Island, the excavation, because at 11 o'clock p.m. their time after Royal Christmas.
Oh wow, yeah, it sounded busy. I haven't spent much time recently on HF, but I plan on doing more. Anything else for the net, Al?
That's it, carry on. Catch you later.
Very good. That's Al. He's on 5 watts mobile up in Springfield. That's November 4. Victor, Charlie. Who else is any place, anywhere? We're moving on to lollygaggers, lurkers, sandbaggers, flat earthers. Let's see, preppers, scanner listeners. They have to call in though. You have to write me. We got none of those. How about kerchunkers, repeater kerchunkers? How about those guys? All right. How about those on 8 watt HTs? They have the Bofang 8 watters. All right, very good. A little weak tonight. We had 15 check-ins. We're going to move right over to 28.415. We'll see you there. This is Kilo 4, Pop Echo Whiskey with the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net on 10 meters. Looking for check-ins from the east. Please come now.
KM4YRF.
All right, we got Michael, KM4YRF. Just east of me a couple miles, so that's no big, that's no DX contact there. Who else is east? Oh, east, right. Nobody else east? Everybody's in the, wringing out their socks. Up to the north. What are you on the NFET tonight there, Frank? Yeah, it's just a little lower than I'm used to hearing.
Yeah, it's not in the same position it used to be.
All right, no, I can still copy it though. It's all right. It's just you're usually a much bigger signal on 10 meters. Anyway, good to have you in there. That's Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo Kilo in northwest Mount Juliet. Who else is north? Very good. What are you on that beam tonight, Wes? Oh yeah, no, he's like I said, he normally has a much bigger signal. That's why I was asking about it. But you're horizontal and he is, and so I'm sure that you're doing real good with that periodic. Very good. That was Kilo Echo 4 Tango Whiskey India. Who else is north? North or west? Very good. I got you just above the. Well, it's just like a signal from beyond, like a twilight zone. That's Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. That's Greg in Antioch. Who else? Hey, how do you copy Greg from like tonight?
He sounded real good.
Okay, very good. He's just from the path to me is like really, it's like one of those signals that doesn't show up on the screen,
Yeah, I'm a lot closer though.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. Plus you're both in Davidson County, so that makes a big difference. Oh wait a minute, he's in Rutherford, isn't he? Greg, you went right down into the mud on me. I didn't hear any of that. You're gonna have to tell me later. Anyway, that's Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo, and then Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor. Who else is any place anywhere west or south? Nobody else any place anywhere? None of the lurkers, lollygaggers. Man, we got some slim pickings tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing else before we move on. Copying who?
Oh, fine, but you can't hear each other.
Was he trying to? He's saying there was somebody else in there, Jack.
I was talking to Greg because you guys can't hear each other.
But I heard him a little bit that last time, so I do hear him. It's just he faded in and out. All right, Greg, appreciate it. Yeah, it's just a little weak to me tonight. I probably need to tune up my antenna, get it waxed or something. Is there any other check-ins? Please come down. All right, then we're going to go over 223-415. We'll see you there. K4PEW 223-415. We're done here. Hope you enjoyed it. Not much to enjoy. Good night, YouTube, K4PEW.